Hello. Right, okay, so I'm Tyro the Fox. I'm trying to add a little bit more technology, I suppose, into the Leatherman book, so let's try an Android app review, shall we? A little more action and hands. Strange things. Woo! Autofocus doesn't seem too bad on this one, actually. Ooh, one thing up on Ashens, I suppose. Anyway, speaking of Ashens, what was it? He did have a review in which he reviewed a song called this song. Blah, 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 blah. He reviewed a application called La Di Da. That was it, and the application happened to. Was it? You sang into it while recording, and the application will then basically do what Windows Songmaker did, which was take what you happen to have sung into it, and then auto-tune it to a melody, of course, and then just sort of slam some vaguely appropriate chord patterns underneath, and it would become a very, very odd sounding song. You'd have a wide range of tunes and things, and you can send it off to your mates and annoy them with it. Looked like a lot of fun, so I thought, I'll try and see if I can do this with Android as well, see if there's an application which does roughly the same thing. Now, before I start, I should probably say that what I have here is the Motorola Defy. If you happen to have a phone anything like this, you'll probably know that it's very rugged. I read somewhere that it was made for ramblers who like to go wandering around in the country. So it's mainly made so that they have something either to keep them from dying of boredom, or so that you can find them again. It also has GPS in it, so assumingly this is also a sat-nav for weirdos wandering through the forests. But it is slightly water resistant. I'm not going to do what other reviewers of this phone do and cover it in some sort of liquid, because I like this phone. It's very, very nice. It's also very rugged and tough. It's got all bits of rubber and things on it, and it all looks very, 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 very well built. The Gorilla, screen of glass of screen, anyway. Screen, very tough. Scratch resistant, blah blah blah. Everything's resistant to everything in the entire world, and of course there's little rubber bits and pieces on the side of the phone which allow you to keep nasty liquids out. It's all very nice. The most important thing you should take from this is that it has a 800 megahertz processor in it. Why am I telling you that? Well, the fact is, if you want to use any of the applications which I review on this thing, because it's the only smartphone I have, you probably will want to make sure that you know the processor speed of your phone, because if it's higher than this or the same, and this phone can run it nice and smoothly, then you have no worries whatsoever. But if it's any lower than this, you might want to try it and hope for the best. Unfortunately, they might not work as well as you might have hoped. But this is running, I think it's like Motorola's weird version of Android 2.2, I think. So it's called Motorola Blur. I find it irritating. I want to swap it for something else, but I haven't managed to get it working. But otherwise, it's fine. Anyway, the application I want to yammer on to you about, it's called Songify. Yes, bringing it a bit closer so you can have a good look. There we go. I think that's going all right. Now, the thing about Songify is that it is slightly it's slightly different to La Di Da, which Dr. Ashens reviewed. If you happen to have any idea who Dr. Ashens is, of course. Now, La Di Da actually created a proper song for you with chord patterns, melodies, blah 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 blah. This is more of a mashup machine. This what it will do is take whatever you happen to record with it, and then it will smash it up and place it into a pre-existing song. So in effect, you're basically overwriting already made melodies and that sort of thing. The only problem is I have never heard of any of this. I've only ever heard of one, maybe two of the songs which you're able to mash this up with. But it takes whatever you recorded and then remixes it, I suppose, is the best thing I can possibly say about it. But let's have a look around the application itself. So, first off, we have any songs which you make, you can save them, play them here and get them. You also have the ability to share them on what appears to be a sort of Songify version of Facebook, I suppose. You can, well, more like a Songify version of YouTube, actually. You can just happily sit there, listen to other people's and sort of like, oh, I like this, and give them hearts. Yay. Always good to spread the love, I suppose, although it's only if the song's good enough. Which, from my playing around, is not that often. The middle button, which inexplicably is a little man in a baseball cap and glasses, and this is the song list of things which you can mash everything up with. For some reason, we've got Popular. The only one I've ever heard of is Like a Virgin by Madonna. I have thankfully never heard of anything from Justin Bieber for more than 10 seconds, and usually they're taking the mickey out of it. Lil Wayne, sort of heard of him. Now, the thing is that there's only about 5 songs which this thing comes with free. In order to get extra ones, you have to do something which I think is just a massive scam, to be perfectly honest. Okay, you want new songs? Right, okay. Pay us a certain amount of money, and we will give you a certain amount of fake money, so that then you can... There we go. Then you can use this in order to buy extra songs in order to mess around with. I don't like this system. I really don't understand why most companies, especially like, for example, maybe Nintendo and their virtual console service, I really don't understand why we have to pay money in order to get money so that then we can actually buy the item we want. It always seems irritating to me, but there you go. The alternative is to subject yourself to advertising. Woo. But I guess they want to make sure that they make money off this thing. The fact is that Songify is actually free from the Android store, and everything else is all microtransactions. So, I don't like the fact that most of the content is locked off, but it is quite good fun, actually, I've found, as I will soon show you. The only ones which you can get for free is Double Rainbow. I think that's the YouTube video which they auto-tuned. 111 by Willie01. Willie Y? No idea. He seems to pop up quite a lot on this, actually. Deluge by Willie1. Will he won? Oh, and Hotlanta by Willie1. Apparently he doesn't like to do anything regarding actually getting money for any of his songs, apparently, so you can just get those for free. I'm guessing that the Double Rainbow by the Gregory Brothers is also an internet thing, so I'm gonna guess that Willie1 is a online DJ. Nope, no mystery to me. We're going to go with 111 because we can. It also seems to be the most fun one to give you. The last button right down here, you see, is the call it the winning bit. This is where we have this weird competition between everyone else in order to get the best song and most popular song or whatever. It's just a popularity contest with all these different songs which you're creating. And quite obviously you can upload your song and have people listen to it, give you love, and then go listen to something else. I suppose this does actually end up becoming the bit where you end up having people making songs called William is a moron, blah blah blah. My Auntie Francine is a senile old drunk, that sort of thing. So there's entertainment in that, just from listening to other people's strange and unusual songs. But, okay, it's time for the moment you've all been waiting for. Alright, I'm going to actually use this. How you use it is quite simple. Obviously, we've just chosen a song in order to caterwaul over the top. And now you push this button in the centre, hence the reason it says tap to record, and then screech and wail, well, at least what I'm going to do is screech and wail into the microphone. And I don't know, the Defy doesn't have a fantastic microphone from when I tried using it as a recording device before, so I'm not overly confident that it works very well, but let's give this a go, shall we? I'm going to have to move it up to my face. I think I'm going to need something to fill the screen with. There we go. No copyright. There we go. I think we're clear. Right. Let's try something simple. Just to illustrate it. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. There we go. Now it's loading. Loading. There we go. Gently down the stream, merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, 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 row your boat gently down the stream, merrily, 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 row your boat gently down the stream, merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, 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 row your boat gently down the stream, merrily, 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 row your boat gently down the stream, merrily, merrily, merrily. This thing does amuse me quite a bit, but I have to admit that after just playing with it for a few seconds, I suppose the novelty's wearing off, but this should be fun with my mates Leader, or maybe even at no, not BronyCon, I'm in England, but maybe even at Buck. Ooh, that could be fun, trying to get Delancey to speak into this. Worth a go, I suppose. But anyway, the auto-tune is very odd. At least it seems to be for my voice, as you could hear. As it started to get higher and higher, it sounded as though I was whispering, as well. And I got more and more hoarse as the song went on. Pun not intended. Which was very, very strange. I'm not entirely sure why it does that, but I do sound as though I'm being strangled towards the end, or at least straining away at the higher notes, which is probably just like real life. Anyway, from this from this screen, we can save it so that you can unleash it upon your friends later. We can also send it via... Sorry, that's me getting an email, I'd imagine. This thing always makes that weird noise whenever I get a message. Anyway, this is sending it via a variety of messages from... you can also set it as your ringtone if you're mad. Dear. Sorry, jump cut, yes. Honestly, how does he do this every week? I mean, that was awful. Anyway. Yes, sorry, jump cut. Simply because I think of the camera, or at least the SD card I was using, ran out of memory. Anyway, as I was probably there. So, knocked me for 6 that. So, what I do quite like about this is that you have the option to either go here and restart, or here and mash it up into another song. And I managed to put it into something, the other one, which sounded vaguely familiar to me. Let's see if you can see it, and that's Double Rainbow. There we go. Loading, loading, loading. Whee!
Row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Merrily, merrily, life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, merrily. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Merrily, merrily, life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, merrily. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Merrily, merrily, life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, merrily. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
Right, there you go. Jackalap, living tombstone, eat your heart out, eh? There you go, I've got all this. What have you got, eh? Just talent and lots of experience and quite a large fan. Anyway, yeah, no, but as a bit of fun, I think that's quite nice. You can have something which can really irritate people, and if you're feeling vaguely musical, I suppose you could get something half decent out of it if you happen to get some practice, and also to figure out how exactly it's mashing up whatever you record. I don't think there's a limit on how long it will take to suddenly cut out and say no more music, no more voice from you. Let's get on with it. Otherwise, I think it's quite a little bit of fun just to mess around with your mates, or if you're really bored, you can yammer into it for all you're worth. Even start, I don't know, just reading the dictionary into it and just seeing what the hell it does. Some of the best apps, I think, is just to see what the hell you can apply it to. And I think this is good fun, actually. It's not as fun as maybe La Di Da, which is effectively the iPhone version of Windows Sonmaker. This is more like I don't know. I suppose like Alex S, the application, but yeah, for absolutely nothing, I think it's a good. I think that's like an afternoon's worth of entertainment. I think. Job well done, whoever the hell made Songify, and I think I'll see you guys later. Bye, bye.